been an interesting journey since my employer, L&Q, dismissed me because I stood for Christian values, stating a very simple fact that marriage is between one man and one woman. And since then, the Christian Legal Centre have been amazing in supporting me in bringing a case against my former employer. And quite frankly, in my mind, I've come out better for it. Yes, it was sort of easy, me making the decision to take a stance against what my employer had done to me, because it goes without saying, as a very strong Christian, for me, it was, a no-brainer that I would push back and challenge that decision, because it's clear that the decision was attacking my Christianity. It was an attack against fundamental Christian values. So in that respect, the decision was quite easy. There's no option for me to say, oh, well, I'm just going to let this slide and apologise and just try and get back into their good graces. That was never an option. So thankfully, there are organisations like the Christian Legal Centre to help people like me and maybe those listening, that when you want to take a stand, you have to take a stand, that you have the support you need. Well, what's happened is I settled out of court with L&Q. As to why L&Q settled, in my mind, as far as I'm concerned, they could see they had a good potential of losing, and basically that I am right. I have the right of free speech to express myself, my religious expression, and express my views as a potential political candidate in a law-abiding mayoral election. I didn't break any laws. So as far as I'm concerned, they could see they had a very strong potential of losing, and that's why they settled. Well, from here, I will continue to work with the Christian People's Alliance as their president. We are preparing right now for the general election next year. We hope to make a very strong stand, again, just making sure there's a Christian voice in the political arena, and that a lot of people can, resonate with. A lot of our Christian brothers and sisters in churches resonate with that voice. I got a lot of support from Christians during my case, and there's a lot of people out there who support what we're doing. So this is where I'm going, and hopefully we'll make a strong stand next year in the general election. So this is the plan. What I've learned from this situation is that it really pays to pray, because the peace I've had inside during the whole situation has been amazing. And in fact, a few days before I got the call from HR, God gave me a scripture verse as I was waking up one morning. It was, and God gave Pharaoh an answer of peace. When Joseph was giving Pharaoh the answer to his dream, and God will give Pharaoh an answer of peace. I didn't understand what it meant at the time, but of course a few days later, I understood exactly what he was saying. You'll have an answer of peace throughout this whole situation. And I have had that peace throughout the whole case. So it pays to pray. It pays to seek God. He's our strength, He's our source, and He's our supply. So we must make Him the focus of everything we do as Christians, and we'll always come out on top.